Hello everybody, and welcome back to Joe's Barbecue House. Today we're going to do smoked deer backstraps. These are going to turn out amazing, I'm very sure of it. My wife's boss was very generous in giving us 2 of these babies, and we're going to do them on the Weber kettle. Alright, I went ahead and pulled these out of the refrigerator, and what I'm going to do is take those straps off or cut them off anyway, and I'm going to remove the silver skin that you see right here, because our rubs will not penetrate that. Meantime, we're going to use some cayenne pepper, some garlic salt, some basil leaves, some garlic powder, some coarse black ground pepper, and some Lowry seasoned salt. Okay, let's go get these seasoned up with our ingredients here. First, start with the Lowry's, black pepper, garlic powder, basil leaves. You don't have to go crazy with this stuff, guys. Some garlic salt and some cayenne pepper. You don't have to use cayenne pepper if you don't like. As a matter of fact, you can use your own ingredients. Go ahead and get these flipped. Hold on, guys. I forgot to put my gloves on. So let me get my gloves on, and I will continue seasoning this, because I don't want to grab my containers now that I had contaminated my hand. Okay, now that I got my glove on, let's go ahead and repeat this process. Just going to go ahead and just put it on, however. Doesn't have to be in the same order. Okay, go ahead and take your loins and just dab around, and let's get these evenly coated. I'll pat them in. Okay, and what I forgot to mention here is that if you look, the reason why the butcher twine was on is because they were cut in half, and I did not realize that once I went to when I cut the straps off. All right, let's go ahead and get these charcoals lit. As you can see right here, I do have a lighter cube inside here, and a few, or I should say a few chunks that really is considered a chunk. This will get it ignited really nice. Is pecan wood. That's what we're going to use to smoke these today. So when you're done seasoning your meat, put it back in the refrigerator. So while we're waiting on our charcoals to get lit here, just be sure after you season your meat, you put it back in the refrigerator. And what that'll do is allow for a little more smoke penetration. It'll also help for that smoke ring if you like to see a smoke ring. So we'll let this fire up, and I'll get these on the grates. All right, our fire is looking really good. Our coals are pretty much ready to put the lid on, as you can see. All I'm going to do is shift over some coals and, oops, just bumped the camera. And let's get these wood chunks over top of the hot coals. And all you want to do is go ahead and put your lid on, and we're going to get these temperatures up to 300 degrees on the temperature gauge that's on the lid. And of course, put your top vent opposite of the coals. There we go. So that's all you want to do. We're going to get the temperatures up to 300 degrees on the lid, which should put us around between 250 and 275 in the pit. And once this temperature gauge starts reading pretty close to 300, I'm going to go ahead and shut the vents down, both bottom and top, halfway. It should stabilize from there. At least on this grill, it will stabilize at 300 with the bottom vent half and the top vent at half. I don't know about you guys, but it smells wonderful out here. We're still waiting for it to come up to temp. It's almost there. We're right just about at 300. Okay, we are ready to put the meat on the grill. We are not going to sear these today, and the reason why is because you want a lot of that smoke flavor to penetrate into your meat. If you sear them, it will not allow the smoke flavor to get in because you'll have a crust around it. And we don't want that. So let's go ahead and shut this lid. And remember, keep your top vent opposite of your fire. All right, you'll probably notice a spike in your temperature because the flame is right under that gauge. So just trust the system. Do not adjust your vents. Leave them alone. The fire will die down because when you put your lid on there, it will choke the fire out because you're reducing the airflow. Just trust it, and trust me, your grill will go back to your 300 degrees and stabilize. This smoke shouldn't take more than an hour to an hour and 15 minutes, I'm guessing. Go ahead and get your timer out and set your timer for 20 minutes, and we'll come back and check these, and we will also rotate them. Okay, 20 minutes had went by. Let's go ahead and check these, rotate them, and let's get an internal temp on these. Okay, let's go ahead and get an internal temps on these. What we're going to shoot at is about 135 degrees. We really don't want to go any more than medium rare. So, because it's so lean that it can dry it out, and you don't want to dry it out. So let's go ahead and get an internal temp. And right now, we're looking at 94, 99, 104, 103. Okay, average temps around 100 degrees. So what we want to do is go ahead and rotate these. Just going to grab them. They're not hot. This will just allow for even cooking, considering the heat's over here. Okay. I'm going to set the timer for about another 20 minutes. And we'll come back and do the same thing. We'll check the internal temps. So now we're 40 minutes into this cook. So let's go ahead and get an internal read on these. Right now we're sitting at about 123-ish, 126, 128, 126. Can't tell if you guys can see that or not. 128. We are very, very close to our internal temperature. So what we're going to do is go ahead and rotate these again. Again, they're not hot. You can easily pick them up. At least for me anyway. They're not hot for me. Let's go ahead and close our lid and set our timer for around 5 minutes. Put your lid back on. All right. I had to set another 5-minute timer on these, so it's 10 minutes extra instead of the 5. Just add another 5 minutes. And what we have here, let's see, let's check these internal temps real quick. We're at 135 on this one. Let's check this one here. About 135. This one, right at our target temp. So what I want to do is go ahead and pull a glove on. You guys see that? I'm going to go ahead and put a glove on, and we're going to transfer these to the cutting board and let rest just long enough for the charcoal to start flaring up. And no, I did not add any charcoal to this cook. As you can see, they're still almost full. While we're waiting on our charcoals to get lit up, we're going to let it flame, and then we are going to sear these things and get ready for serving. All right, it's only been a few minutes, and that's about as hot as they're going to get for now. So I'm going to go ahead and take each one of these and just put them over the hot coals for 1 minute on each side. All right. Be sure to put your lid back on your grill and close all your vents so you can save that charcoal for another cook. Meantime, let's go ahead and chop into one of these. Let's get a nice slice. Oh yeah, these are looking really good. Just gonna go ahead and see what we have here. We're looking for a nice medium rare. Let's see what we got. That looks pretty good. Let me see if I can get you guys zoomed in there so you can see what's going on. All right. Go ahead and let's see what we have. Nice and pink. Let's go ahead and get another slice out of here. Very tender. See if I can get you guys a better look in there. Sorry, it's getting kind of dark out here, guys. But I'm going to go ahead and take a little taste test of this. Oh my. Yeah. This is really good, guys. Nice, tender. And wow, the flavor is incredible. Oh my God. Really good. Here, I show you how juicy this is. It's very nice. It's nice, moist, tender as always. Well, I'll tell you what. If you guys like what you saw, please hit that like button. Subscribe. It's very important to subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Hey, and if you like, share this video to one of your friends.
All I've ever known.